name is Akimbere Bisola. I'm here to talk to you about the behavior and character, and as well the responsibility of our parents, because our parents play a vital role in our lives. As a youth, when you're in school, maybe a boarding school, there are a lot of things you face and there are a lot of things you see there, especially when you go to boarding school. A lot of things that is not even good for a children, for a teenagers or adults even to see or even to experience. Example like immoralities, all sort of things, going to party, visiting friends up and down. These things can expose teenagers to do what is not right to do. These things can cause teenagers even to be stealing, because if you are not up to what your peers are doing, so what do you think you will do? You want to feel like, I want to be among, I want to look attractive. You will start stealing. So, and parents, this goes to you. When your child or your children is in a boarding school or a secondary school or any educational sector like that, do have a time to visit them often and often, because when you visit them, even I can say that it's good and it's better not to tell them you are coming, just to make sure you can see exactly what your children are doing. So that some children and some teenagers or adults, they do pretend a lot, but when they go outside there, they do a lot of things, and doing that, influence of friends affects them. Influence of friends, maybe my friend is doing this, I want to do it also. My friend is doing this, I want to do it also. And what is your responsibility as a mother or as a father, as a parent to them? You need to have a close relationship with them. You need to make sure you have a good communication, a sound communication with your children. And why do I say that? The reason is that if you have a close communication or sound communication with your children, they will be free to tell you anything. They will be free to tell you, okay, this is my friend, I'm going to visit this person. A male child that tell you that you want to go and visit a female gender, what do you expect? You need to advise them, because they don't count it. They will not even count it. They will think it is a normal thing to do. You advise them, you sit them down. Don't treat them in a harsh way. And let me say, when they go to higher institution, you need to encourage them to give their life to Jesus Christ, because this thing is very, very good and very, very helpful. Because when they get to school and they have Holy Spirit in them, and they know that they are the child of God, a true child of God, they will not even what should I put it? They will not even mingle with those bad friends. They will mingle with a decent friends. And when they get to school, encourage them to go to fellowship often and often, even to join a workforce like chorister and drama units. I want to tell you that all these units, they have their rules and regulations. And truly, if you are a child of God, or if you have given your life to Jesus Christ, you will be free, submit to every rules and regulation of each unit, and you will not be able to have a bad friend. Even bad friend will not even come closer you. They will just leave you aside. And this is very, very helpful. It is helpful. It is very, very helpful. Even in this stage, you'll be able to dictate the God's will for your life. You'll be able to dictate the God plans for your life. Maybe you want to become a medical doctor before, normally, and since you go to the fellowship, you enter school, you go to fellowship, and you meet with people of God, you pray very well, then the Lord can show you his purpose his own purpose for your life. Maybe you can sing very well, the Lord can give you a music ministry. Maybe you can talk very well, the Lord can say, okay, you are a preacher, you will preach for me, you work for me. This thing is very, very helpful, and it makes you to know the plans and the purpose of God for your life, instead of you to mingle with ungodly friends. And even if you are a Muslim, you need to mix with godly friends. You go to Jumat programs, like Muslim programs, and so on and so forth. Mingle with all these things, help you even to determine the God's will for your own life. Thank you, and God bless you.